cards. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
on top of
I got the phone down real quick. Hold
Okay.
on. I'm putting my headphones on.
Well, yo, let me go get my headphones. Probably.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me. If I do, we're gonna see. Oh shit! I gotta use these. I gotta use these. I can't use those.
Yankees are playing.
I gotta use the Bluetooth.
I might have to. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it from this angle because that.
Let's see. Oh shit!
I look crooked. Yeah, this is all. Let me turn on some other lights here. This it's liquid cricket. It's liquid cricket. I might have to go put in my earplugs, man. I might have to go put in my earplugs. My earphones. So let's hang up the phone and let's hang up the phone and see what is going on. It's dark.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to connect to my headset.
Oh, okay. I got the phone on.
Hold on a sec.
The Yankees are playing.
Hold up.
In fact. Yeah, hold on.
Trying to connect the two. All right, here it is.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, I'm here now. You should be able to hear me. What's up, everybody? Everybody that is out there in Facebook, YouTube, and the surrounding platforms.
And breathe. Control your breathing. And control your breathing.
Say what?
Now I was talking to my neighbor. So I don't know if I have to put in my earplugs, man, and let's get off the phone and see what it do.
Right.
Because that's what it yeah, see if this light. All right, let's hang up.
Hold up. I don't know where that music coming from. Nope, I don't hear you. Um, you can you hear me? Check to make sure your microphone is on. Look on the computer and make sure that the mic, like, yeah, I'm not getting anything. Hold on, let me try something else. Yeah, I'm not getting anything, bro. Of you, rather. Yeah, I don't hear you at all. Nothing. I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna try something else. Um, See on the bottom of my screen, it says mic, cam, guest, and more.
Right.
Now I hear you. I hear you.
It was like this before, and I didn't have it in, and you wasn't hearing me.
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right, so we on. Can other people hear us?
They should be able to. Yeah.
Where y'all at, people? Come on now, y'all. We ain't, the Yankees are playing. The Yankees are playing, people, and the
Oh,
Yankees in the
you
playoffs.
try
Where's
to
my people?
you try to get the Yankees on, homie. You can always still watch the Yankees while we doing this, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I is.
You
Uh,
know, this is
yeah, I'm on. But what's going on, man? It's been a minute.
yeah,
Sorry, y'all.
yeah, it's been a little while. Been a little while, you know. We've been doing
Excellent,
things. You know, we shaking it. Damn, that's a bright
absolutely,
light back there. Oh, okay, hold on.
absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
another light back there. Oh, that's that light from outside
Yeah,
where I'm at.
yeah. Go
Uh
into the lake. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm in my car because
Okay.
I was out I was out running around and everything, and
Oh yeah.
you know, I wear reading glasses, so
Yeah.
every time I'm in Burlington, man, you know, they got the reading glasses that are on sale. So I try to
That's right.
pick up a pack. And I got me some cool Kevin Samuel frames, bro. You
Yeah, they
know?
are. They are. They are. They are. I noticed. I noticed.
You know.
Um, yeah, I need to do some of that sometime, and I be denying my I be denying my vision. I be denying my vision too much. I have my regular glasses, but I can.
I could probably turn the
These
car
are
off.
cool. These are cool,
It
but
says
gotta
I
see
got
some.
enough gas. I'm not gonna run out. Yeah. Oh, I see the beads. Yo, the beads is dope, bro.
Yeah,
You
the
rocking the
necklace.
you rocking the beads today? I see.
Yeah, it got the bees, man. I had to go
Yeah.
buy a few more the other day, man, and
Oh
stock up
yeah.
on my. I had to stock
Where
up on the chakras and
where you get
the
yours from?
lamps. I got mine at this mall out here at the. It's a bead shop, for lack of words. I call it a bead shop, and they have everything. They have
What
well,
they
they
go
don't have
for?
everything. Night. So from 12, 12, 19,
Yeah.
29,
Yeah, I think yours are
29,
bigger than mine.
and a necklace.
Oh, the
No, these are
necklace?
rare. Yeah, I got a dope necklace, man. It's a
Yeah, yeah, that's what I want, the necklace. You know,
magnet.
I was trying to get Renee to hook
Yeah.
me up,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
but she said I think during that time she was getting more supplies and
Right.
stuff because I was taking that trip and wanted to have like nice set on my trip and everything. What's up,
Right.
everybody out there? I can't see you. If it's some Facebook friends and family and YouTube friends and family, I think I'm in the bad area. It's a lot of traffic around me.
Oh, it's kind of light in there. We can see your beard, your shirt, your glasses, your microphone.
I'm
You look like
visible, right?
Yeah, you
Can
look
you
like
see?
you're in suspended. You look like you're suspended. Nothing's behind you.
Oh
It's just
yeah,
suspended. You can't see nothing behind you.
there's something behind me.
If you go like this, you look like you're part of a video game. It's just like doing that shit right there. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. That's what's
Yo,
up. Man.
off the chain, bro. Off the
Yeah.
chisane.
Oh
Yo,
yeah.
so look,
You shut the
man,
crowd.
bro,
The crowd.
we both got our haircuts and everything.
Yes.
But so like tomorrow, yeah, let's tell you she did right. I'm supposed to go and get my locks done, but the
Yeah.
lady ended up changing on me, man. She's like, because the dude that's scheduled before me has a lot of hair, and she said she don't know if she gonna get done in time, and she wanted to switch it to Friday. And I'm like, yo, if you down here by Friday, I know, we gonna be shaking and grooving or whatever the case may be, and I know I ain't gonna be trying to sit up nowhere getting my hair done. So I said Friday ain't gonna work, you know.
Yep. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I had to try to
Yeah.
find somebody else. And then I booked an appointment for Thursday. Now that lady said she can't do it at that time. So now I'm like screwed. But
You gotta have
then
a
the original lady said, well, she gonna call me to let me know when she done. I said, bet, just call me so I can still get it done tomorrow. Hopefully.
that's
It
at
ain't
least
a
for
lot.
tomorrow.
Shit, it ain't a lot.
Yeah.
You
Like
know
you're
what I'm
dealing with
saying? I just
a
need to
whole
look
bunch of
I need to look neat, That's
yeah,
all I'm trying to
definitely.
do is look a little neat out this month. But
Definitely. Got to.
yeah. So a friend of mine, check this out. A friend of mine sent me the video, I guess that they just released of the evidence of what they captured at the raid of Puff Daddy's real estate properties. Yo, the video, I looked at it and I'm like,
Which
yeah, bro, bro.
which one
It
okay, of the previous raid, well, seizure, raid,
yeah, yeah.
thing, not anything when they just arrested him, or you talking about a few months ago?
A few months ago when they
Okay.
raided.
Okay. What happened?
Now
What'd you see?
remember, all of that stuff was sealed, so we don't know what they got. But now, being that he's in custody, they done, because while they were there, they took pictures and videos of everything that they seized. So it looked like it was like a hot tub. That's
Wait,
what it
wait,
looked like.
wait,
I'm not
wait,
saying, huh?
okay. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Okay.
What up?
You just solved the whole damn case.
The
You
hot
just solved
tub,
the hot tub is gonna tell every damn thing.
bro.
The hot tub is gonna
Let me
tell
tell you,
every
the damn. So you had the officers. You had the
right.
officers. Damn, I got to put that light back on. You had the officers standing in back of the evidence that looked like a hot tub filled with different color dildos.
I'm sorry, y'all, but that's not against the law, is it? To have a
It
hot
is
tub filled with
definitely not
dildos?
against none of the stuff they found is against the law.
Right.
The sex toys, none of that is
Yeah.
against the law.
Yeah. It's not against the Yeah.
Then they had, it was like, it looked like it was a hallway, that had bottles and bottles and bottles. They were all neatly standing up, the bottles of what looked like baby oil or whatever the case may be.
Yes, it was the. That's not illegal to have either.
That's not illegal either.
Right, right.
So then, like, you know, you can see just like where they just made a mess of stuff, but like everything they show, ain't nothing in them videos illegal, bro.
Right,
The
right.
thing now, of course, the thing is, and this is the ongoing belief,
Yeah,
is that what he had, like, now, just, you know, you gotta think about it. If they raid your spot, right? They raiding it, and whatever they find, if it's enough to lock your ass up,
yeah,
then
yeah.
they gonna lock you up. But apparently, whatever they found wasn't enough to lock him up, because what they was looking for was not what they're showing.
Correct. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
What they were looking for was implicating more important people
Right.
that he had by the nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Probably literally.
Literally, maybe. He had those people, like, so whatever evidence that they found, they went looking for that stuff to get it,
Mhm.
so that it wouldn't be in Puff Daddy's possession, because I believe Puff Daddy had some important people
Yeah. Yeah.
on tape doing some compromising shit, and he might have been trying to blackmail him, whatever the case may be.
Right.
And a lot of these charges, I believe, are trumped up charges. I think a lot of them are
Yeah.
trumped up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because they say they use the word implicated. You know, they use the words implicated. So that means somebody saying, yo, Spence, yo, you did this. So it's
Right.
just here people saying that you did it and
Right.
willing to testify. Now, a lot of the stuff that other people may have said, even that wasn't enough, whatever they said. And then the thing that he had with Cassie, like,
Right.
all right, so she sued him, she got that money and everything. She said that
We know.
he had her like having sex with people, or supposedly male escorts and shit like that. I don't even know. But
Okay.
huh?
Yeah. No, I'm
I don't even
listening.
know. I don't even know, man. But it's like, it's a mess. It's a mess. And truly, I believe a lot of the charges are trumped up, because I just don't, like, I can't, I like the
What
dude, like, you gotta be too, like, you too smart to do the shit that they say you did, as far as the illegal part of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, did you have
Yeah.
parties? Yeah. Did
Yeah.
the parties turn to freak offs? Probably so, but that ain't against the law.
Hugh Hefner did too.
Huh?
Hugh Hefner did too. You want to be real about it?
Right. You have to
Hugh Hefner
shit.
had like a
That's what
bazillion
was going
kids.
on at
Everybody
the
knew.
play. Exactly.
And
That's
he
what was
never got
going on.
charged with nothing. You know,
Absolutely.
fuck.
Absolutely.
Out of here with this shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then when they and the drugs, which is crazy as hell, you know, the way they put it out there on TV, is
Right.
that, oh, he had the drugs to um to make the women more submissive and obedient.
So did Hugh Hefner did too. I said it.
Absolutely.
I said it. I said it. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm
Hugh
saying?
Hefner did too.
Everybody knew that. You know, it's
Everybody, like, the drugs was there. Drugs is there.
right.
It's the entertainment industry. This is what
Right. Oh
goes
yeah.
on.
Yeah. It is.
You know what I'm saying? And
Because
people
anything.
know what people know, like, yo, at this party, it's going to get wild, and this
Yeah,
is what happens. But that's
yeah.
just not
You
at
know that.
Puff Daddy party, man. That's at a lot of
Right.
entertainer parties, man.
It
Shit,
is. Yes, it
you know,
is. Yes, it
he
is.
just following suit. So, but the
True.
thing is,
True.
who he had partying, right? Whoever he had partying, got themselves caught up leaving evidence of what they did. That's the difference.
When you're at a party, you leave evidence. You leave fingerprints, saliva. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like,
Other
like
other like I'm pretty sure they might have used condoms, but I'm just
yeah,
saying, like,
yeah,
nah,
yeah. Real talk.
he was
Real talk.
taping mother. This joke probably had hidden tapes, hidden cameras
And that's what they.
all over the place. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. And that's what they don't. I wouldn't. I guess you can imagine. I don't know what people think and what people know and don't know. That's like if if you and I were in that position at this age right now, like now, today, these years. And, me, myself, I would definitely be knowing that, I'm going to my man's mansion party, you know, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Now you can conduct yourself accordingly, or you can, however you want to act, and you're in the limelight like that,
Hey,
people come for you.
tell me when I'm gonna like, I had switched to look at TikTok, and I wanted to know if I was still on your camera and
You
moving and
are.
everything.
You are.
All right, but
You
I'm
are
not on
totally on camera.
TikTok yet. But I'm just saying, all right. So now I'm getting ready to tell me if I stop moving or if you can't hear me. All right. So can you hear me?
Yes, but you stopped moving. You stopped moving, but we can hear. I can hear you. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. We can see you, but you're
You
not
can see me,
moving.
but you can't hear me. I'm just
Correct.
frozen. I was frozen. All right. So that's what happened when I pan over to the live.
Right. Okay. Okay.
That's what happened.
Is it live?
So what?
Is it live? Is live? You over there?
We're live, but nah, I didn't go with. Yeah, the live on TikTok had stopped transmitting.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are. Let me see. Oh, okay. But yeah, to know that you're going, man, come on, everybody's old enough. Y'all know this.
Ain't nobody stupid.
Man, I don't even know.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
if you're up, so if you're, when you're celebrities in the limelight, whatever you're doing, politics, entertainment, movie, media, and you're going to these, you should know what you know based on the last 100 years when it comes to things going on over time. Even if you're really innocent, you went to someone's
Industry
party, you met
industry parties.
industry party, but it was a corporate party. I don't know if people are. I don't know if people are. Not. I don't know how to say it. I don't know if people are. People are so relaxed that they're like, because you should. If you're sitting and you're drinking, look, whatever it is you're doing, wherever you are, and there's a party. Now, if you are a celebrity or a sports figure or media or Hollywood or something, you know how this goes. You know how this goes. Even if you just walked in a party, sat down, had you a martini, a
Right.
cosmopolitan, a
These
henny,
days.
and you just get up and right, and you just be like, you talking to people,
Yeah.
and you get up and leave. That should
These
be harmless as hell. But because someone is saying, well, on this day, we had the party there. Who was there? Kahi was there also. Well, damn, I was just sitting there. I had a drink and left. Now I'm implicated.
Yeah,
Even
because you was there.
if I was there, now you can call me in because that's all I was doing. Now, if I'm one to, you know, I'm on somebody's show or behind bars saying she said she was of age. I didn't know something was in the drink. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it
Right.
goes. Even if I did not know, I went and bought some drinks. I didn't know something was in the drink. I gave it to someone who was at the party. Did we do anything? No, but it was something in it, and then all of this stuff goes on, but still in all, I went to an industry party. Something could go down 5 years from now, and I'm implicated. You should
Right.
not be
And you may not,
surprised.
right,
Yeah.
because it's an industry party.
Yeah, and I'm part of the industry. I'm one of the artists on the label. I'm one of the celebrities
And
that we're celebrating.
one thing about
I'm a vocal
industry
head.
parties is that they get turned up. Now there might be some
Yeah.
people in the industry that have parties that
Right.
are tamed and it's just a decent party, but then you have those like Puff Daddy that might be known to have these certain type of parties.
Right.
It may not start off like that, but it's going down like that, you know.
Yeah. Well, I heard
So,
you.
huh?
Just never mind. I'm not going to expose. I'm not going to expose the industry. But allegedly,
Allegedly,
when you get to these, and it's not all of them, but there can be a lot of things going on, like
hell yeah.
sac sacrificial stuff.
Now
Um,
those are those
right,
elite. Yeah, those
right,
are
right,
those
right. But you
elite.
don't know,
Right.
right, right. But that's right. Who's to say what's going on at someone's party like that? And I didn't hear anything about him, but you just don't know. And I wouldn't expect. I mean, man, I have no clue. I really have no
Check
clue.
this out.
A lot of things can be done.
Back in 1988.
These people still got
No, no,
committed,
no,
huh?
no, 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 no. 87, 88, 89.
Right.
Yeah, 1989. 1989, right?
All right. Yeah.
I was going to school in New York to audio engineering school. It was down in the village, right?
Yep.
So living in New Jersey, I would commute on the train in the morning, every morning.
That's right.
And I became friends with this dude that lived in Jersey and worked in New York, and he worked for a magazine. He worked for
Okay.
a black magazine,
Word.
Johnson's Publications, right? Had a
Yeah.
big title, cool guy.
Right.
His frat brother was in the music industry, was a high exec in the music industry. The
Right.
same record company that Luther Vandross was on at the time,
Mm.
because he was saying, hey man, your internship
Mm.
or whatever, I can get you to go in, to whatever label that was that Luther was on. His frat brother was a high exec for that label, and he said, "Yo, I can give my frat brother a call, man, and when it's that time for you to, do your internship and everything, I can get you in there." I was like, "Yo, you can do that?" He was like, "Yeah, man, no problem." He said It
Yeah.
ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Then he goes on to talk about the parties that he was going to. You know what I'm saying? What's up,
Right.
AJ? He was talking about the parties that he was going to for that record label that Luther was on.
Yep.
And he
Yep.
was telling me, he's like, bro, he said, I was just at a party. He said, man, he said, I can enter. He said, just come with me to one of the parties and I'll introduce you to my frat and introduce you to some other people in the industry and everything. So
Right.
I'm like,
About to be in trouble.
bro, I'm like, at the time, how old was I? I was
Yeah. I hear
23 years old,
yeah.
23,
Real talk.
24.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shoot, hell yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Same here. Absolutely.
So
I would do the same
then,
thing.
so like, so now me and this dude, we become friends, and he's telling me more and more about, the parties that he go to in the
Yeah.
industry.
Right.
And the more he's telling me, the more I'm saying, damn, that goes on. You
Yeah,
know what
man.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
telling me all of the entertainers that's there, stars that are there. He's telling
Right.
me the non-stars that are there. He's telling me all the candy favors that's there.
Yep. Yep.
And then he's telling me all of the explicit shit that's
Yeah.
going on. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm listening to this, and I guess he saw my expression, and I'm like, damn, bro. So he
Yeah.
was like, man, he said, as long as you keep your partying under wraps, he said, you'll be fine. Now, my
Right.
brain, I'm thinking, I said, man, I don't know if, I never said it out loud, but I
Sure.
was
Yeah.
like,
Right.
I don't know if I want to go to one of these parties with him,
Yeah. Yeah.
because if I do,
You get implicated.
it'll be exactly. I'll be implicated in the
Right.
shit that he does. Guilt by
Yeah.
association. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Guilt by
saying?
association. That's right. And that's a real thing how they throw on people, man. It's
Exactly.
fucked up, but
And
yeah.
I was like, yo, I don't want to break into the scene like that, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know
It
what I'm
ain't
saying?
nothing.
I don't like, because this dude is well known. He's a big name in
That's right.
the black magazine media and
Yep.
shit. His frat brother's a big name in that record company. I ain't nothing but an intern, greener than mug, still street smart, but
This,
I
yeah.
don't want to be connected with that type of crowd, especially with the stuff that he was telling me that was
Yeah.
going on, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So I never did the internship. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I never did an
That,
internship.
that take the opportunities, you know, the opportunities that could be there, like, like you said, um, places and position that you've been in, to be able to capitalize on it is very positive. You know what I mean? It's influential. It gets you where you
Yeah.
would like to, have yourself positioned. But at the same time, when there's something in people that click, and I don't know if it's
That
decency
part
or
right there.
morality,
That part. Yeah.
right? Uh, that clicks.
Yeah, like
And
there is a moment that you have where you are not pressured to make a decision. There's a moment that you have before the pressure to allow yourself to go down that road that
Yep.
is going to be very sticky. And are
Yep.
you, and the question you got to ask yourself, are you willing to
Right.
risk whatever and take the chance to go after your dreams? You feel me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and knowing what takes place on
Yeah.
that road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like a lot of people, men and women that go
Mhm.
into the industry have to worry about all of the creepy monsters and green goblins and shit that that live
That's
on that
funny, man.
goddamn road to
That's
success.
funny.
You know what I'm saying? That road, that quick road, I ain't even gonna say it's a quick road, but that it's a direct road to success. But are you gonna be able to get through it, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. What's
unscathed? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna be able to do it? Me,
yeah.
I was like, I don't want to take no chances. So fuck
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It's man, that
My
yes.
talent,
Yes.
I couldn't sing or rap or do no shit. I could
Right.
mix some music. I ain't no DJ, but I'm saying I know how music sounds. So, and I know how to put something together to make it sound. So that was my thing. That's
Right.
where I
Sure.
wanted to capitalize on. But to hang out with these people to get into the studio, I had to be in an environment where the devil played. I did not
Yeah,
want to
well,
do that.
yeah, at the time. Yeah, man, that's having great discernment. You know, that's right, Angela. It's a dirty world.
Yes, it's a dirty
Angela said,
world.
yeah, thanks,
It's a
Angela.
dirty
It's a
world.
dirty world. And you have to, and you know, that's the thing, man. You can be green or you can be
Yeah.
wet behind the ears or you can be pure and you have your intentions for yourself and those who may be around you, they're they really are you go into you can really be good and positive and you have you know what I'm saying? You're not there's things
Yeah.
you don't want to do and you really want to, you know, move your career forward or do something that's, you know, positive and motivating for yourself and it's, you know, make your contributions, especially if something you want to do. But um certain things that suck you into the underworld, suck you into the dirty part of it, it may it probably will come about and you have to pull yourself out of it and hopefully you're not too, you know, deep in it or somebody has some dirt on you, you know, and that's
Shit.
yeah, by that time,
In the beginning, I'm pretty sure like, you know, if you get caught and here's the thing, like a lot of people in the beginning
right.
that we don't know all of them people. It's been plenty of
That's
people
right. Oh my gosh.
that started in the beginning that never
Yeah,
made it through. That was probably good as hell. But the other thing is that like, you know, when you enter into the industry, you have to have some strong people. You got to have some strong people to help you through it. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
true.
that's another important part,
That's true.
like getting yourself through the industry so that you can come into contact with the key people, you know, to help you
Right.
along your way. I did not feel that this dude,
Right.
yo, I didn't think he was strong enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like he looked more to the type that just like to party. That's what
Okay. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how he came off to me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, I
Yeah.
can't like if we was in the crowd, ain't no he ain't intimidating nobody. I'll be intimidating somebody, but I don't know
Yeah.
nobody. But he's introducing me to people, and like, you know, just with my street smart,
Exactly.
if I see this cat coming to me, I'm not looking at him like as somebody to fear or, you know, have hold and
Right.
in that esteem of being like, I'm looking at him pretty much like a flunky, and I don't care how much
Okay.
power he had
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
in the media, black media industry.
He might be the bait. Like some people are the lure,
Fucking right. He
the
just
lure,
he
like
might
the
have just been
fisherman.
trying to lure me in. You're
Yeah,
right.
true. Yeah,
I
you're
know,
right.
but I trust it. Angie said a lot of them not to be. You're absolutely right. A lot of them is not
Yeah,
to be
it's
trusted.
a shame, man.
So like,
You
and
can't
then like, yo, Luther was my man. Like, yo, a Luther party? Like, yeah, I want to go to a Luther party.
yeah, anybody would. Most people
A
would.
Luther party? Yeah. Like,
Most
you
people.
know, Luther was glad, but then even at that time, like, so this is back in the 80s, and like, you know, so we ain't know, you know, Luther was suspect.
Right.
And when he was
I
telling me
remember.
what was
Yeah,
going on at the parties, he didn't actually see Luther
right.
doing anything, but the people were there at the party doing the things. You know what I'm saying? So that was
Yeah,
enough for me.
man.
Kahi. That was Kahi. And here's the thing.
Wow. I tell you.
I learned this later when I worked for that theater company in New
Oh yeah.
Brunswick.
Yeah, that's right.
And I saw a lot of people that was on TV, you know, that they were acting, that portrayed whatever character that they were acting. You
Right.
know, I'm going to say the men that I thought was cool and masculine and everything.
Yeah.
And come to find out that they are great actors
I keep
because
hearing that. Everybody, man, I
when they're
can't believe
not
that.
acting and they are their natural selves, they are very
Stop it.
feminine. You hear me?
Wow. Wow.
They are very feminine. And I was like, damn.
Wow.
Angie
Wow.
said,
I mean,
and
wow.
Angela said, do you think that everybody that is at these parties are undercover?
I don't know about everybody. I'm just
I
saying.
don't know about everybody, but I can tell you this. It is not a surprise to anyone that's in the industry of the things that go on, meaning that they do not frown. In my opinion, they
Right,
don't
right. They don't count.
frown. They don't
Nope.
frown on any. It's the
That's
arts.
right.
Everybody is
That's right.
free. Everybody, it's liberal. So
Yeah.
nobody is frowning on you. The only time people are frowning on you is when they get into the media. And then the masses start looking at you like this way, like a weirdo or something like that. But for the most part, this is just a well-known thing that goes on, and it ain't no thing. Look, when I worked
Right.
at
Right.
that theater company, one of the like it was a lot of people, straight and gay. That's just the life of theater. That's the life of
Right.
theater. That's the life of entertainment. You got straight people, you have gay people, you have bisexual people. That is just normal. That's normal
Right.
grounds.
Right.
That so you're not frowning at this, that, another. You respect me, I respect you, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
ain't nothing weird. Ain't nothing weird. The thing with these parties, now check this out. Puff Daddy may have had these freak off parties and he probably was having them for years, but it's normal. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's normal. It's a normal thing, man. You hear that all the time.
It was a
You heard that
normal
for years.
thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just a normal thing. And you know, you just gotta watch, it. Like, man,
I've been, I've been,
anybody that's in the entertainment industry know which parties not to go to.
yeah, that's it.
Point blank. They know.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, nah,
yeah.
they party a different way over there. Like, or
Right.
we'll stop in, but we ain't staying. You know what I'm
That's just
saying?
like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely, definitely. That's like,
We're, yeah.
uh, partying and just growing up and going to, let Cat Williams tell it. Just like going to, just like So that threw me off right there. But yeah, just growing up and going to parties, and knowing wherever you are, wherever you're living, and the people that you're with, the relatives, the friends, the colleagues, or whatever, and certain venues, certain
Right.
events. People are like, nah, every time you go there, this, that, and the other, or oh, that's a good one. We go that one. And a lot of, especially with the venues or the people that people go with. And people know, you know, like you said, they're like, every time we go out there, we get pulled over by the cops, or they're always swerving and we getting pulled over, or they're always starting with people in the, you know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
that club over there, somebody always shooting, or it's all the music be too loud, or the music don't be loud enough, or the drinks are
Right.
bad. And when
Yeah.
you're in that enough, you know the vibe and you know the scene. So
Exactly.
it's sad to say that you willfully, knowingly interject yourself there, even if you
Yeah.
have no harmful intentions,
Right.
but then you'll get caught up, man. I'm sure a lot of us have enough stories about what happened, you know, at any given time, any given point in life with other friends, family, or your current or recent or your exes. And we have enough of those stories to go around. And then in hindsight, we can look and say, I, I knew I shouldn't have went there. I know I shouldn't have went there,
Eh,
and
After the fact. Yeah.
after the fact. And sometimes, we do know it's like, I'm glad it wasn't me, or I'm glad it wasn't the case.
Yeah.
And that's,
Yeah.
but again, you can still suffer consequences. You might not get implicated in a major international ring. You might just have to, go to your local court and explain your actions and, why you did this, that, or the other. But still, it can be all bad. But those are the bumps and bruises, man. That comes with growing up and going through whatever you're going through, wherever you are at any point in life. And we all hope to make it to another point in life, like the next day, the next 10 years, and, have kids and see the grandkids and graduate from college. You know what I'm saying? And you want to see yourself through that on the other end. But that aha moment, like we were talking, it comes
Yeah.
about in a lot of different places. That aha moment, or that
Right.
moment, like, okay, wait, you gotta stop and think. Even if it's on the spot, even if it's on the
Yeah.
spot, and it's like, here we go again, or I don't know it. And sometimes that shit can determine the rest of your life and the rest of your outcome if you don't look at it like that. If you don't look at it like,
Yeah. You
man, did I
know,
really hurt these people?
it's not. I, let's say important people,
Right.
important the elite,
Exactly.
because remember
Ego.
you're saying like some of them parties they might be sacrificing. That
Yeah.
reminded me of that elite group, like the Illuminati or whatever, that
Yeah.
have these off-chartered, remote, exclusive parties where very weird shit goes on. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So like it's a lot of elite people that go to some strange ass parties, stranger parties than these freak offs. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. Strange.
So don't go to parties.
Yeah. Don't go. Wait. If something in you starts, if that voice inside you starts to, ring the alarm, you better listen. At least
Yeah.
pay attention to it.
Or should we
Because
say like, yo, if you go into a party at like at somebody's mansion, chances
right,
are this may happen at that dude's house or that
yeah,
lady's at that person's. If we go into
that's
a
right.
venue, less likely, you know what I'm saying? Something still could pop off, but not the shit that's gonna pop off at somebody's private home. You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying?
But then again, man, you never know. These venues might have secret passages
Secret,
and
I'm
rooms,
pretty sure they do.
and I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
they do. Like, they're always having something at the La Renaissance
Yeah.
site over in such and such, and all the important people be going. Oh yeah, that little place. Let me go see underground.
Yo,
What's behind them walls?
what's
What's
behind those
behind them walls?
walls? Hmm.
What's behind them walls?
I heard knocking.
Yeah, I heard knocking. I heard, I heard something that sounded like chanting.
Oh
Something
shit!
sounds
Out of
weird.
there! Out of there!
Yeah.
Out of there! Out of there! Out of there! Yo,
Man, I can
you
believe it.
you never went. You never went to that party. Me and Paul. You remember Paul? Paul that used to live on Hillcrest. All right, Angie. Angie going to
Thanks,
sleep. Good night, Angie.
man.
Angie, thanks for coming to the show, Angie.
Thanks for coming to the
Thank
show tonight.
you.
Thank you. We appreciate your time. Have a good night's rest.
Yo, so me and Paul threw a party
Yeah.
uh in New Brunswick. You didn't come to that
Okay.
one?
What year?
This was the year, matter of fact, this had to be like 87, 86.
I
No, no,
probably
no,
was
no,
there.
no. It was 87. It was 87.
Damn. I can imagine where I might have been.
It was
But no, I don't recall.
probably it
I don't
was
recall.
probably the summer or yeah, spring summer of 87, somewhere around there. Me and Paul threw a party in New Brunswick at what was it called?
I,
It was at the night one of those halls, the Knights
I was
Hall or
man,
one of
because I can't see
one
like
of them halls.
I
But
I was
anyway,
probably just gone. I probably just went to
yeah,
Missouri. Yeah.
this like
Damn.
this hall, it was like it wasn't the Masonic Temple. It was like
Yeah.
the Elks Club out there, but it wasn't the Elks Club.
I-
It might have been the Scarlet Knights or something like that.
hmm,
So
Okay. I don't think I went.
Bumsky came, the whole crew came,
Yeah, yeah,
and a
yeah.
lot of
That's
people
what's up.
from Plainfield, Piscataway. It was
Man, that was
packed.
live.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Glenn DJ, right?
Man, I was gone. I was gone. Yeah, yeah.
And so what
I probably
happened
went gone.
was Bumsky, dumbass. Bumsky
Bumpy
was
was bugged out.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Bumsky
That's my dude though.
Bumsky goes into, I think it was time we were setting everything up, the tables, the
Right.
chairs. Bumsky goes into the coat room and said, yo, no. Bumsky puts on one of their garbs and shit that they have on their ceremony and walks out, and the shit looked like a Klan uniform, bro. It looked like a Klan costume, Bumsky.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm looking at
yeah.
this. I'm like, yo, what is? He said, yo, man, they
Look at
got a
me.
bunch of these in the closet. We go in the closet this before the party started. We see all of these gowns and shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, are they the
Hey,
the
for real?
Klan?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I forget we did something
yeah.
where I ain't give them the rest of the money for renting the hall or something
Yeah.
like that. So when the party
I
was
had
over,
some
we
fun,
hauled
man.
ass.
Oh
We hauled
man, glad
ass,
they
bro.
never come back for y'all. Hey, that was out there. It probably was, I mean, it's like,
Yo,
dang, he ain't
and
even
yo,
get.
sidebar, Bumsky just got married. I saw him posted on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah. Congratulations,
Congratulations,
bro. Big
Bumsky.
congratulations to you,
Yeah,
dude. Definitely good. Man,
yeah,
I wish at least I could have been in the area. Bumsky, man. Mad love,
yeah,
mad respect, man. Your boys know
yeah.
you remember.
He down in Georgia.
Man.
Hold on a
You
second.
down in Georgia?
Yeah, he
Damn,
down in Georgia.
I get down to Georgia,
Shit,
man. I could
he
Bumsky.
down in Georgia.
If anybody out there and they within reach of Bumsky, tell him to like if he got a minute to just jump on and say, "What up?" That's good enough.
Yeah,
If not, you're still here in spirit, bro. Always.
Bumsky is down in Georgia.
Bumsky. All right, yeah, man. Man, I hit Georgia up at least. Man, I have family and friends down there, man. And get to some events down there. At least go a couple, sometimes a few times a year. I could run into him, man, that'd definitely be cool. But that's how it goes when you're running around with your peoples, at any age, and you might run into costumes that you wish you didn't run into. You wish you didn't
Yeah,
run into.
that was wild.
Yeah,
That
yeah, that
that was
sounded like it was.
wild. That was wild.
That
We
sounded
had,
like it was.
Plainfield was deep out there in New Brunswick, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Plainfield,
I
that
know.
party was deep. I had Sappho watching the
Cool.
door.
That's
I
right.
think he was
That's
trying to
right.
collect money too. He probably kept some.
I believe it. He did. He did. I can tell you. Which
you know,
Garden? Yeah, yeah.
Sappho,
Good times, man.
Sappho, like a lot of those New Brunswick dudes came up to
Yeah,
the party like they wanted to fight the Plainfield dudes.
as
Had to
usual.
piece it up, bro. It was those were good times back then.
Yeah, those were some times, man. I just went.
Oh shit.
I just I probably just went to just joined the army, man.
At that
'Cause it
time.
was it's the beginning of '87. It was the beginning of '87.
So
The
you
first
you
quarter,
left in what, January?
February. Well,
You left
actually
in
April.
February, April.
April, April, because I knew it wasn't time to it wasn't time to keep partying, man. It was,
Right.
but I was like, hold on, let me stay right,
Yeah.
so I don't want to catch no charge. I don't need to get arrested. I don't
Yeah.
want
I
everything
think
intact.
I think that might have been our first party because the second part, matter of fact, my son wasn't even born
Word. I
yet. My
definitely would have been there.
firstborn wasn't born. So it was like in the summertime we threw that party. Because I was
Oh,
working
word.
for AT&T, and
Right.
then I probably got my car. I got my car that 98. I got my car probably in the
98
springtime.
Oldsmobile is right.
That 98 Oldsmobile. Yeah.
I like those, man. That's what's up. Damn.
Yeah, but that was Bumsky was crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Big up Bumsky.
Big up the Bumsky.
Big up the
Congrats,
Bumsky.
congrats.
Yeah,
I can't think
definitely.
of who else is there, but like, yeah.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was it was enough heads there. But
Yeah, it was a lot
this
of
whole
heads.
absolutely, and throughout time, man. If it wasn't at this one, it was at the next one, because we definitely wrote. You, when you start to get, and I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I was just popping in and out, every few months or every couple of years. But
Right,
just like when you're growing up, now you're getting older, and you're chilling with the same people, which is all good. But now the bond, the circle gets bigger. The circle gets bigger, even if some people fall off or beef with, but you're all in Plainfield, and it's like, damn, that everybody gonna go to Sensations, everybody gonna go to the Roxy, everybody gonna go to Illusions, everybody gonna go to Zanzibar. You know what I'm saying? And now everybody is getting older, and everybody can drive. Everybody's getting their license, and everybody is working, and everybody trying to do a little something at 19,
right,
20, 23, 24, and 25. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And it creates more. So now it's just not, me, you, Bunsky, Wakil, and Kaboo and Edie. You know what I'm saying? It's like 20 or 30 of us, gonna be up in one of them spots at the same time, because
right.
everything is growing and everybody growing. That's a possibility for more trouble. That
And
could
it
be
was.
and
It was.
it was, man, and it was, man. Just like my dudes, wherever I've been, it could just be more chill. It can be more trouble, man. Which is we definitely got some stories about those things too. Y'all, I tell you, yeah. But we here,
We
and
here. We made it. You know what I
we
mean?
made it here
I
so far.
always I always felt like we were the warriors, like, running through towns trying to survive. You know, if we got in trouble, we handled it, but we knew not to stay too long
That's right.
because we were going to get outnumbered
Get out, yeah, get out of there and live another day because you
to
got things
live
to do in
another
life.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you definitely got things to do in life. That's something that people should not. I mean, me too, but it's really my advice. Um, it's definitely advice for myself. It's definitely just something to speak to the atmosphere towards anybody because if you care, if you care about something, right? You care about what happens to you. You care about how your moms and dads would feel about. You care about like you have children. There's something you care about. You'll do something to try to get you right. It sometimes it take a shorter
yeah,
time, sometimes it take a longer time, but you
yeah.
care enough to do something about whatever is going on with you at whatever age. And sometimes people don't make it out of that. You know what I mean?
Right,
Sometimes they don't make it out of that. They're either they're in a bad way now or they're, you know, rest in heaven eternally, which,
right.
we bring them to memory and we speak their name into the atmosphere and um and we remember them. But we also remember what the promises we made to ourselves
Right.
where we want to be. So I say that because of some of the, even just some of the things I done, just been in and went through, and I don't really have to try to compare it with nobody else, but you can put it next to somebody else's life and be like, well, dang, I'm glad I didn't do that, or I'm glad I did that. But the goal should be to live, learn, and move forward and evolve. You know what I mean?
Right.
That'd be a very, very healthy thing to do. And, you know, it's like people saying, back in days of the terrible oppression and Jim Crow and quote unquote slavery, indentured servants, I'm like, I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have stood for that. I wouldn't have stood for that. I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't, but imagine if imagine if, the first 20 million of us was like, fuck that. We going to war tonight. Out of that 20 million, there would not be like 200 million of us if they all did that. You know what I'm saying? That 20 million was like, fuck that. We going to do this, that, and the other. And that 20 million birthed
What
200
you
million.
saying? A lot of us would have not made it out.
Yeah, a lot of us would not have made it out. Some people really had to, tame their frustrations and really had to tame, their they had to tame themselves. And I respect that. I don't
It
look at
was
them like,
not
oh,
like so basically a lot of sacrificing had to be made in
sacrifices had to
order
be
for
made.
us to be here today.
Yeah, I
You know what
strongly
I'm
believe that.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Because we did not have the resources,
that's right. Didn't have the resources. We're gonna live to fight another day. That's definitely true. Because I say the same. And I'm like, man, everybody know I hate getting up and I do not like getting up at, having to get up at 5, 6, 7, 8 in the morning. Even
Yeah.
before, even before we coming out of the corporate world or retiring, I did it. I didn't even do it happily. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't happily do it, but I wasn't terrible at it. I just used to be like, man, I have to get second shift or third shift because I was never
Uh,
that person to, be
get up.
good with getting up. Even though I did,
I
but
didn't have a problem.
I had to
I
change up.
didn't, and I didn't like
Something can be.
when I was working in corporate America. I did
Right.
not mind it. I didn't mind it. I
I
liked.
didn't
I
mind it. I
guess
didn't like
because
it.
I guess because I had a decent environment to work in. You know what I'm saying? The
Right,
people were
right,
cool.
right.
And that makes a big difference, man. When you can
Absolutely
go
do.
when you got a good work environment.
It make the yes, it does.
Learned a hell of a lot about the office politics and this, that, and the other. Learned a hell of a lot about that. Like Fortunately, the position I had did not bring a lot of stress to my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
But
works.
I've seen people in those positions that were stressed the fuck out.
I know. Oh, they were, and they do. You know.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
They were
yeah,
stressed
that's.
the fuck out.
Man, speaking of stressed out, what time is it? 9 o'clock.
Almost 9 o'clock. We gonna wrap this up.
No, it's
Ready to
going.
wrap this up? Or we
Let's
gonna
see
go
what
some
else.
more?
Yeah, well, we got it. We got
Election is
one
coming
or
up.
two minutes
The
going.
election,
Oh,
the
go ahead and talk
election
about
is
the
coming up.
election. He sounds like the town crier, don't he?
I
Go on,
am,
fire
brother.
truck.
The
He's the town
election.
crier.
Where my bell at? Where my bell at? The
Where's your bell?
election. People, all the people that's gonna hear this tape after
Don't
we
tell
get off
everybody.
the air. If you
Right.
see it online and press play and you listen this far, please go hurry up. I think the last day to register is like coming up in October. So we it's a countdown. It's a countdown to voting, folks. So don't let this opportunity slip. If you want to make a difference, make a difference. If you care to make a difference, make a difference. And that's all I'm gonna
Where's
say.
your Where's your bell? You think you got a bell or a horn or siren or something? You said you ain't got one of those. A noisemaker.
I
You got
don't
a
have.
noisemaker nowhere?
I'm not connected to the equipment.
Oh
I'm on my
yeah,
phone.
that's right, that's right. Damn.
Yeah, I'm not.
But you just gonna have
I'm
you
not
just gonna have to
connected.
go to you just gonna have to go to reggaeton right. We're gonna have to go to reggaeton route.
Reggaeton. How's that right there?
That's good enough.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough. But yeah,
Yeah.
my man, the Fox knows how I feel about, on the political side, and we all have our views and points of views. But the one thing I will never do is tell people don't vote or don't vote or who to vote for or who to listen to, because I have my own opinions about it. But I would never
Right.
discourage people. You know, well, I take that back. Yes, I would. I would do that, but it's not really harsh. I'm like, you know what? Just because it's something I don't, I won't partake this year. I can't sit around and tell everybody don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, because people feel compelled to do whatever it is that the heart pushes them to do. But if you're going to, um, really pay attention to who's saying what and make your best informed decision. You know what I mean? Make your best informed decision of what feels
Research.
right to
Yeah.
you. Yeah, your research. You know what I
Do
mean?
your
Do your research
research
and see what you feel about it or what you don't feel
because
about it. That's all.
I may feel a certain way about Trump,
Yeah.
and there are plenty of people that feel opposite the way I feel about Trump. I'm not a Trump supporter, but
Mm-hmm.
and that's not because I'm black. I just don't care for whatever it is that he's doing against black people. But you
Right.
still have black people that support Trump. You know what I'm
Yeah, there's a
saying?
lot of a whole
Because
lot of
they did their research and they
yeah,
feel as though it was enough for them to support Trump.
that's
I
right.
support Kamala. Same way goes for Kamala. People do their
Yeah,
research. So if you're gonna vote, go do your research. Don't vote for somebody just because your friend said it. Go do your research. And
exactly.
also, I would say look to see all of the things that you're going to be voting on, because when you get inside that booth, or if you're doing the absentee ballot, you need to know what those you need to know, like vote when they have those amendments on there and everything. A lot of times folks don't know what those are, so you need to know
Exactly.
what you're voting for.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
you get these commercials that say vote no to amendment 13,
Right.
vote yes to amendment, you need to go and find out what the hell those are. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
Very true. Very, very fucking true, man. Very true. I agree with that at the 1,122
Yeah,
plus percent.
for real.
I definitely do. Yeah, I'm not. You heard what I saw it this morning. No, I think I saw it yesterday or last night. I didn't know what it was, and I barely paid attention to it with Janet Jackson. With
I
Janet
did. I
Jackson,
heard about it, but what did she say, dude? What did she say? Set it up. Set it up for everybody
I
that don't
I
know what
don't
we
know.
talking about.
I have to pull it up. I have to pull it up, man. Y'all have to
All
give me a
right,
second, okay?
you pull it up, and I'm gonna give what I know about it. All right, so
Okay, okay.
my cousin was telling me, and I think it might have been yesterday when we were. What was yesterday? Monday Night Football we were watching.
Right.
So he said, man, of all people to say something that we haven't heard
Uh,
from during politics. She never says anything about politics. Had
she was on a
something
talk
to
show.
say.
She was on a talk show, right?
She
She
was
was on a
doing a
talk
talk.
show.
I don't know. She was doing a
She was
talk
on a
show.
talk show. She was.
She was
She had
asked
an
a
interview
question.
going on. Yes. Yes.
Who was where was the talk show?
I was told she was on the Guardian,
Mm.
the talk show, The Guardian. This is what I
Who was
was
that?
told. I was told that she was on a talk show. So okay. I don't know if it was on the phone or in person or Zoom.
Right.
I'm looking for it now, but I was just told this afternoon that she was asked by someone. Um, she didn't just pop up on social media.
Right.
Someone asked her how does she feel about Kamala Harris,
Right.
and let me see something. I really wish I could find. I want to find this because day 1 day ago. I want to
Apparently, she,
find
she
her
said
talking.
something that no one would think she would say. I think, which is a shock. That's what the shock is. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I can't. I'm sorry to bring it up, because someone told me. Okay, someone told me, but I didn't look it up for myself. I didn't look it up for myself. That's what I'm trying to look on
I'm
here.
trying to look it up now.
Yeah, so I'm not going to comment on it.
Yeah.
He's not walking deeply.
So she said something about Kamala because I guess the interviewer asked what her feelings were about
Yeah.
Kamala, or maybe what does she think about Kamala?
Right.
Something like that.
Okay, so hold on.
Jackson responding, well, you know what they supposedly said? She's not black. That's what I heard.
Well, hold on.
Her career and the Super Bowl incident. But it's Jackson's response about the upcoming election that has garnered the most headlines. The reporter says she told Jackson that America could be on the verge of voting in its first black female president, Kamala Harris. Jackson responding, well, you know what they supposedly said? She's not black. That's what I heard, that she's Indian. Well, she's both. The reporter replies, Jackson says her father's white. That's what I was told. I mean, I haven't watched the news in a few days. I was told that they discovered her father was white. The vice president's racial identity has been questioned before, most notably by Donald Trump, Harris's opponents in the presidential
And then they
Yeah.
said she
She's
issued an
clueless.
apology, and she didn't.
Right, because
I
she
didn't issue no
didn't.
apology.
I didn't see that.
See,
But you know what? For her, go ahead. What you gonna say?
I'm just giving them all a gas face.
You know,
Hey,
for Janet Jackson to say that, it already shows you, for those that already know, it shows you that she is not in touch with the news. She's
and
not
she
in
said it.
touch. You know, she's going, and she said she heard. She heard from someone else. She did not see for herself. She heard, you know. So like I
Go
got
ahead,
to
bro.
see the interview.
Go
I have to see the interview because for one, Kamala Harris' father is still alive and everybody know he's Jamaican and her
Yeah,
mother's
that's cool.
Indian.
Yeah.
And
She's melanated. Well, if she's mixed, she's mixed. I'm
she's
just saying,
mixed.
she's
She's
mixed.
mixxt.
If that's what you are, that's what you are. So I guess
But you know, in the
so mixed
Caribbean household, the
or
West
black
Indies,
mixed. Right.
bro, like when we say West Indie, like, and there might be some West Indian people out there. When we say West Indian, we know when we say West Indian growing up, we knew that West Indian mean that they look like Indian, the Indian people from India, but they really didn't talk like that because they had a Caribbean or Jamaican style to them, and they may have been mixed with black, which is why they said West Indian.
West
So
Indian. Well,
you have
I'm a West
Indian
Indian.
people that migrated to the Caribbean islands, or they call them the West Indies and everything, that might be of Indian background or might
Isn't that the
be
British West Indies? I
it's
know
the
it's well,
British.
just
Yeah,
because
it's the
it's a,
Brit. It
that
could be the
doesn't mean that
British
it's
West.
the British.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but I think I
it's the
think they call
territory.
it the British West Indian. Yeah, that territory.
It's the
But the
territory.
West, if you're West Indian, then you don't have the traditional like. For me growing up, it was
Oh,
not
you're calling them West
understood.
Indian.
It was not understood that West Indian people were like Indian people. They were more like Jamaican people. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. Island, Jamaican,
Yeah,
island calypso, not, and they might have been mixed, and I didn't know. Like I
yeah.
didn't know. I've never been
Some
there.
of them were,
That's
some of them weren't.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
That's
have
right.
you have a
Right.
lot of Asian and Jamaican people. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
right.
why they
That's right.
say a lot of Jamaicans are mixed with Asians because you had Chinese people, I think, that moved over to Jamaica. I think they were Chinese.
Right. I never heard it. You know what? Look, I never heard it called West Indias. Never in my fucking life.
Really?
Now, I never heard it say, "Oh, I'm going to the vacation in the West Indies." West
Not
Indies,
Indies, West Indies. Yeah,
indeed.
yeah.
Right. So
I
I
heard
don't,
that. Yeah.
I don't know if somebody's calling it West Indies, West India,
Indies.
India, West India, West India versus West Indies.
Right. So the West Indies.
Um,
I think when we say the West Indies, it's more than one island we're talking about, or
True.
that
It's the
particular
whole
territory.
chain. Right. It's that whole
And then if
chain.
they say, yeah, they're from the West Indies, then you know it's a set of islands that might be in the territory of the British West Indies or something like that. You know,
Yes. But why Indies? Why the word Indies? Is it for
it
India?
had. I think because it was populated maybe with mostly Indian people from India. Could be. I'm not sure. That's something to research.
I heard allegedly, allegedly, America was thought that it was going. So in the early time, this is what, like on the real talk side, man. That's always been very interesting to me. Why is it called West Indies? Because if that was the case, they would have said the West Indias, or maybe not, relating to the India.
I think maybe
East India is all the way over there. Now, when we go back, let me see something here. Let me see something here. Okay, West India. I'm not a cartographer, but everybody knows where India is. Most people know where India is, and most people know where India is, and most people know where the West Indies are.
right.
I don't see no association with India or Indies. Now, according to Lure, and I'm gonna say this, but I want people to do their own research. Okay. Now, it was said that when some of the early explorers and conquistadors and travelers were getting around and naming places, or they thought they were here, or they thought they were over there, they were calling it this, or they were referring to it or calling it this, that, or the other. The West Indies, India, Indians. Now
I
I'm
just
talking
read
about
it.
America.
I just read it. It said that during Columbus's travels,
That's right.
he thought that he had reached the East Indies, and he was wrong. And the East
I don't believe
Indies
that.
had what's up?
I don't believe that. I don't fully believe that. I
Believe
don't
what?
fully believe that he thought he was. It could be true. I'm only putting out my
Right. Well, let
thought.
me finish. Let me finish. Or if you read it, I don't have to finish. You already read it?
No, I didn't read what you're saying. I didn't read it.
All right. So what it says is that he thought he might have been he thought this is before that name even came. He thought
Right.
that they were in the East Indies, but they wasn't. So they renamed it the West Indies, not to confuse it with East India, like Indonesia and Malaysia and all of that. So they coined the phrase West Indies, not to confuse it with the East Indies.
And you're saying Indies. So where is East Indy? Are you talking about India as in
So
Indy?
that no, Indonesia, the Indies would
Okay.
be, it wouldn't be
Right.
India, it would be Indonesia and
Indonesia.
Malaysia and Indonesia and those areas.
You see how far of a distance that is?
It's a very far, and it's slang. It's slang. That's all it is
Right.
slang.
Right.
That's all it
Right.
is.
So they need to
And
rename it.
it's just a name that was picked
Right.
up over time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So now I don't believe the people that were Indonesian are the same people that are, even at the time, that were in those islands. So the people that were in Indies, as in Indonesia, East
Right.
Indonesia. Now you over here, you have West Indonesia. Now you have the West Indies. Okay, not to be confused with
What would
Indonesia. Maybe
now,
it's just shortened.
now
Maybe it's just
that's a
shortened.
good question. Why would he think
Right.
that they were there? Is it because now in my brain I'm thinking it's because they looked alike?
I was just thinking it's about location. I don't think it's about what people look like, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I could really be
that's what I
wrong.
think, because
If that's
they
the case,
looked alike.
so maybe they were there and they moved out. And maybe he was like, oh shit, I see some of the same looking people. This
Same
must be
looking
the
people.
West
Yeah,
Indies. I must be in the West Indies.
because
Or he just thought he was on the western portion of Indonesia and he called it that, regardless of what people were there. It possibly yes, possibly no. I wasn't there, so I don't know. You froze. You can't hear you. You froze. You froze up, bro. You're freezing. You're freezing. Let's see what's the score.
I know, but can you hear me?
Oh, now, yes. Yeah. Now I can
Yeah.
hear you.
No, I was looking something up. So if I freeze, it's because I'm looking something up. All right.
Okay,
hold on.
cool. What's the score? Damn. All right. I'm not going to be too much longer, man. I'm going to have to be packing up. It's 9:15. I would love to stay on later. I really would. But about 15 more minutes. I guess obviously you can definitely stay on if you like. But I'm going to make sure I'm all packed up and, an early trip tomorrow. Be right back, good people. Be right back.
Yep. Spencer is offline. Spence, you can still hear me though? You can still hear me? Yeah, I was just looking up to see what the people look like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they were so the story is that the reason he thought that he was there is because they had been to Indonesia before. And when they got to the territory of the West Indies, they still thought they was in Indonesia. So being that they wasn't, they just said, well, this is the west of Indonesia and just call it West Indies and stuff like that. And it's because the people looked alike. They looked alike. They were still dark-skinned people.
Right, because Indonesia
people. Yeah.
Indonesia definitely has dark skin.
Yep. And Malaysia. They both got dark-skinned people.
Right. I actually can see how the skin, I don't know what they look like back then. And then we're just looking at pictures now. And I mean back then. I don't mean the people of now. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Right.
Not now. Yeah.
Right. And well, just goes to show it was dark brown skinned people.
Brown was all over.
Brown covered the ground.
That sound like it. That should be a shirt. Brown all over.
Brown all over. Yeah.
All right, bro. We can wrap it up, man. We did pretty good. We did pretty good. Hold up, where is it?
Brown power. Brown. All right.
Brown. Damn, hold up. Where is it? Damn, what can't I want to show mine? Where is it? There it is. Damn, there it is.
Yeah, that's the necklace I got. Actually, the necklace I got is like the one with the Canelian. I don't know what is that.
Because I got a little green on that one. Yeah.
No, the other
brown all over.
Yeah,
the black and brown. Yeah. Oh yeah. I see.
Yeah, a few of them, man. That's cool. The Canelian.
Yeah, Renee did the shout out to Renee. Beards and Beads. Shout out to Beards and Beads.
Look up Miss Renee Washington.
It is a lot. I have never in this area. I have never seen. I swear to you, bro. I've never seen indigenous folk. Not indigenous. Yes, indigenous people.
What are you saying?
Not indigenous. I've never seen a lot of derelicts. walking around in this area before.
Right.
That's what I just saw. All right, bro, we can wrap it up, homie.
I was when I was in Tampa. When was I there, man? Last year, about 8,
Springtime?
9, 10 months ago. Springtime. I guess that was it was springtime. Yeah, wait.
Springtime.
Okay. So I was heading I was actually I was riding around and I got off the highway. And I came down near the bridge and I was sitting at the I'm gonna have to put this on Facebook. I was sitting at I pulled so I got off the ramp, I came down, the road, and I was sitting at a light. And it was somebody that was, I'm in my car and there was someone under the bridge near the corner. They had a sign, Jesus loves you, but I'm down on my luck. Can you please help me out? And I didn't. Because when I pulled up, I seen him, and I was like, and I had my window up because it was hot as hell, and I had the air conditioning
Right.
going. And I guess he was like, I ain't gonna bother that guy. He just keep his window up, and he kept walking. And I'm looking at him, and I was like, should I? And then I started turning back to look front, and I seen a bird behind him. I seen a bird behind him walking like it was his pet.
Like it was following him?
Yes. Not scared. It wasn't a small bird. It was like them, I don't know what you call them. The damn thing was like 2.5 feet tall.
Oh, it was a turkey buzzard. It was a turkey buzzard.
No. It wasn't a turkey buzzard. It was a white bird. It was white.
Oh,
white
like
bird.
yeah, they're like the flamingos out here.
Right,
yeah.
like not a flamingo, but it wasn't a flamingo.
They're tall like that.
Yeah.
Was it tall? Yeah.
It was a good 2 to 2.5 feet. It wasn't big, but it was. I know which one it is because I could bring up a
skinny, long neck and all of that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and it was. I'm gonna tell you what was so funny, because when I saw the bird, I said, well, "What the fuck is the bird doing right here like that?" Was it looking for money too? Did it want some spare change? Was it looking for something on the ground? It wasn't looking for something on the ground. It was like it really, bro. The bird really looked like it was like it wanted some spare change, or it didn't even look on the ground for food, bro. The bird, and I'm sitting at the light looking at the bird. I recorded it. I'm gonna send it to you. I have it.
Send it to you. We gotta
and I'm like, I'm looking at the bird like, I don't see the bird trying to peck anything on the ground. We used to, if you see a bird, usually they trying to get away from something else, or maybe they trying to get some off the ground. And he was kind of mimicking the dude, like walking slow, just walking and looking around and walking. I was like, this is some shit. What is that bird? The bird ain't scared. The bird ain't fly. See, I think maybe I see it all. I see it so differently, but I was so I totally did not expect this. Because I'm looking at him and I pulled up and I was like, well, he's down anyway. And my face, my head and my gaze was going like this. And then I saw the bird and I was like, the bird is, it's like 3 or 4 feet behind him, just, chilling. Ain't going nowhere. It didn't look at me. And that was baffling to me. Because the bird was
sounds baffling, bro. It sounds baffling.
Maybe it was his pet. And I'm not making a joke about that. Like, I'd love to have a big bird as a pet. Don't get me wrong. But I was looking at it like, you want some spare change too? That's what I said. Maybe the bird's looking for some spare change or some spare food.
Right.
I'm gonna send it to you. That's something to see. I'd be all other places. What was that bird doing, bro? Answer me.
I don't know, man, but it's a lot of them around. They usually be in pairs in Florida,
No, but it was out there chilling. Like, it was chilling. It wasn't out there, ain't got nothing else to do. It wasn't with no other birds. It was with dude.
Wow. I don't know, bro. That's a strange one. That's a strange
I
right
like
there.
it. I got it real. So,
You got me on that
look,
one, homie.
if anyone got any strange stories, you know, the next time we're on, or just send it to us, you know, send it to Raw with It podcast, you
Yeah.
know, and because I'm gonna upload this video, we want to see what people record that you may not, you may think that other people don't find it funny. You may
You know that
think other people
that's a
don't find it interesting.
that's a good segment. You just
Yes, it is.
like, yo, they can email us videos of strange shit.
Right.
Send it to raw with it podcast at gmail.com.
Raw, y'all heard that, y'all? Raw with It podcast at
Send it to raw
gmail.com.
with it podcast
So
at gmail.com.
we can share and talk about it.
Yeah.
We can. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send this to you, man. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Okay, you'll be
That's
like,
funny.
I'll be damned. That bird ain't going nowhere. That bird sleep up under the bridge too. I think that bird sleep up under the bridge. Got a nest.
Possibility, man. That's the territory, dude.
Yeah, that's all good, man. Like the boss said, send your videos. Let's talk about some of these things that we see, that you might want to share. Maybe you never shared it before. Let's get it on and popping, y'all. Come on, let's do that because we still talk about a
Do
lot
that.
of different things.
Yeah,
Do that.
no doubt.
All right, man. It was all good. It was
Yes,
all
sir.
love. People out there in the listening audience, we appreciate your time, your attention.
Yes, we do.
Whether you chimed in or not, it's all good. But don't be shy. Say hi. You don't have to
Don't
come
be
in.
shy. Don't be shy. Say hi. It
Say hi.
was real, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. For everybody that tuned in, and if you tune in after we sign off, hey, leave comments because we'll reply to you. If you're not following Raw with the podcast, follow, like, share on Facebook.
Right.
You can find Raw with the podcast. YouTube, you can find Raw with the podcast. On Instagram, Raw with it _podcast. Kahi, you can find Kahi on Facebook. Where else can they find you, Kahi?
Find me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Which ones? That's it because I'm not in Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I mean that's it. But I'm definitely on there. Just type in Kahi. You can do _9, but just type in Kahi.
Right. And you can find me on the Fox Silver. I'm on TikTok. I am on Instagram. And on YouTube, we just go by Raw with a Podcast. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for
And
joining in.
TikTok.
Peace, love, and happiness. Peace, my brother. Shalom.
So,